Dmitri Mendeleev, the man who organized the building blocks of the universe. In the winter of 1869, in the vast snow-covered city of St. Petersburg, Russia, a man sat at his desk, buried under a mountain of chemical notes, textbooks, and experimental data. His long hair, often unkempt, fell over his forehead as his sharp eyes scanned sheet after sheet of scribbled symbols and numbers. This man was Dmitri Ivanovich Mendeleev, and he was about to do something no one in human history had ever done: arrange all the known elements into a single, logical table. A curious boy from Siberia. Dmitri's story began far from the scientific centers of Europe. Born in 1834 in the small Siberian town of Tobolsk, he was the youngest of 17 children. His father, a school principal, went blind when Dmitri was young, and his mother took over the family's glass factory to support them. When the factory burned down, the family lost almost everything. But Dmitri's mother believed in one thing above all: education. She took Dmitri on a long, grueling journey over 1,000 miles to St. Petersburg, hoping to get him into the best school possible. She succeeded, but soon after she passed away, never seeing how far her son would go. The puzzle of the elements. By the mid-1800s, scientists had discovered about 63 elements, things like oxygen, gold, mercury, and uranium, but there was no logical system to organize them. They were just a scattered list in chemistry books. Mendeleev loved solving problems. He decided to arrange the elements not by name or color but by their atomic weight and properties. He wrote each element on a small card, like a deck of playing cards, listing its weight, density, and chemical behavior. Then, like a master chess player arranging his pieces, he shuffled and reshuffled them for days. The dream that changed science. One night in February 1869, after hours of working, Mendeleev fell asleep at his desk. Later, he told friends he had a vivid dream in which all the elements fell into place in a perfect table. When he woke up, he rushed to write it down, and the periodic table of elements was born. The bold predictions. Mendeleev did something no scientist had dared before: he left blanks in his table. He was certain that some elements had not yet been discovered, and he predicted their weights, densities, and properties with astonishing accuracy. Years later, scientists discovered gallium, scandium, and germanium exactly as Mendeleev had predicted. His table wasn't just an organization tool, it was a map of the unknown. Recognition and legacy. At first, many scientists laughed at Mendeleev's table, but as his predictions came true, their laughter turned into admiration. Mendeleev's periodic table became the foundation of modern chemistry, expanded and refined over time but still following the pattern he first saw in his dream. Today, in classrooms and laboratories around the world, his table hangs on walls, guiding scientists in understanding the building blocks of the universe. In his honor, element number 101, Mendeleevium, was named after him.